We won't allow Bisi Akonde rewrite history of Endsars activists. And now to the news info. Human rights lawyer and activist Deji Adeyanju has slammed former Osun State Governor Bisi Akonde over his claim that the obedience started the Endsars protest. Who is this Bisi Akonde sef? He's just talking rubbish. First he said that Afenifere is dead. Now he's saying that obedience started Endsars protest. Is he okay? Some elderly people sef, the way they behave, you don't have any choice but to insult them, because I don't understand what you mean by it was obedience that started the Endsars protest. How do you know it was obedience that started it? The youth stood up. People were being oppressed by Endsars. People were being killed. Anywhere you go, they say you are a Yahoo boy. Endsars were disturbing and people tried to protest against it. And you are saying that it is the obedience that started it. Who is this Bisi Akonde? Who is he? Akonde had in a podcast, he went to a podcast, no wonder. If you go to a podcast, you definitely say rubbish, so he's bound to say rubbish. Akonde had in a podcast yesterday alleged that the 2020 protest was designed to be the end of Tinubu. He alleged that the movement was planned by obedience from America and extended to Nigeria. Who is this person? Somebody's father. Endsars was designed to be the end of Tinubu. Those behind the Endsars knew that what they are doing. The obedience were behind the Endsars. How? Because as at 2020, it was not as if the election was about to go on at that time. What is he saying? Obedience as at 2020. Is he hallucinating or what? I don't get. It was manufactured from America and brought in just to stop Tinubu. Obedience came from America to do the Endsars and later became a movement and to form a party. Baba, you are hallucinating, sir. Well, okay, you are not okay, sir. Because this is absolutely rubbish that you are saying. You are spewing nonsense. If you are saying that obedience started Endsars movement as at 2020, when did the obedience movement started? They are not saying that it was obedience that started. Baba, you are talking in the nonsense, sir. They couldn't form a party, so they joined whichever party. It was well planned and organized with a lot of money from America. So it was obedient people that were killed at the toll gates. People lost their life, for crying out loud, and you are coming here to spit rubbish. If you are old and you are hallucinating, you stay in your house. Rather than coming out to speak rubbish, you are going to a podcast at your age. What are you looking for? Who called you? Who called you for a podcast? People died at the Endsars protest, and you are saying it was obedience movement. Are you kidding? Who is this man? Some people will not. I beg. Oh God. It was manufactured from America and brought in just to stop Tinubu. Obedience came from America to do the Endsars and later became a movement to form a party. I don't understand. They couldn't form a party, so they joined whichever party. It was well planned and organized with a lot of money from America. The ex-Osun governor and elder statesman has said. Elder statesman, my foot. Reacting in a post on his ex-handle, Adeyanju labeled Akonde as a liar. A big one. A very big one, and a shameless old man at that. Stressing that the elder statesmen will not be allowed to rewrite history. Yes, so people lost their life at the Endsars protest, trying to fight against the injustice that the SARS were perpetrating to the youths in the state, and you are coming here to open your mouth and say that it was obedience movement. He held that they started the Endsars protest and are not part of the obedience movement. Baba Akonde is a liar for saying obedience started Endsars. Yes, he's a very big liar. We will not allow him to rewrite history before our very eyes. We started Endsars and we are not obedient, he wrote. Obviously. Can you imagine? Oswald Ogbonna says you are very stupid and senseless. If an elder like Bisi Akonde can say this rubbish, then he needs to be insulted. Yes. If an elderly person does not have sense, you put them in their place. You tell them that you are spitting rubbish, sir. With all due respect, sir, you are not okay. Because what are you saying? It was obedience movement. From where to where? In 2020. They need to insult this man very well. And if care is not taken, they need to beat him up for this statement that he's saying, because people died. People died at the Endsars protest, and you are coming here to say that it was obedience that started the movement because they wanted to create a party. Is he joking or what? Is he joking? Kizito Azupike says lies. It's in their blood to do so. and unusual political gimmicks they have used for years against the victims, trying to lay the burden of guilt at their doorstep. Such mischief would make even the enlightened among them to deride the Igbo for the January 15, 1966 coup and call it Igbo coup. Even we all know the actors and more importantly the reason for their actions. Eh? You call yourself an elder statesman and you are lying like this. Eh? Can you just imagine? Agabus Olatunde says bàbá ń parọ́ irọ́ gidi ló ń pa bàbá yìí kò lójútì rárá. Ojú gbà mí tì fún. I'm so ashamed for this man, somebody's father. People's children died to protest against Endsars, and you're saying that it is political. It was obedience movement. From where to where? Oledima Onyeseya says, I keep wondering why all these elderly folks from southwest Nigeria derive pleasure in telling lies and crazy to rewrite history. They are not conscious of leaving a godly and goodly footprint on the sand of time, an eternity to be remembered with as a goat to the way of all mortals. It is highly disappointing that Bisi Akande wants to twist the Endsars instead. That is all fresh on the minds of Nigerians, I'm telling you. And I ask, is this expected legacy from such an elder statesman? It's so annoying. I'm so vexed right now. Like, I am so angry. Like, Baba, Shewa, okay. This kind of Baba, you sit there and you punch them in the mouth because I'm not sorry to say, because what is this rubbish that he's saying? It's total rubbish. And the people that call him to podcast, they are not okay. Because people will go to podcast and will be spitting rubbish. Remigos Aniche says Bisi Akande artist is supposed not to peddle lies. This statement from him shows how deceitful and selfish some of our politicians are becoming in this country. I'm telling you, it's so annoying. In fact, the kind of anger that I'm feeling right now, you people will not believe it. Mayor Brown says, if you call Chief Bisi Akande a lawyer, then your parents are also a certified liar and unimportant criminals. How dare you call the elder statesman a liar? He's an elder statesman, but he's a liar. He's a very big liar. If you like, be elder. If you like, be 100 years and you come and spit lie at a protest where people died, then you're not just a liar, you're a stupid old man for that matter. I'm not sorry to say. Yes. Because what is this? How can they call an elder statesman that is lying like this? I beg you. Nemesis Asuko says, I pray may this recover from the sickness of psychological disorder pandemic that affected his brain not to reason well. Obviously, because it's probably, even if you are old and then you are not thinking right, maybe you will stay in your house. If they call you for podcast, you say, no, I'm going to stay rubbish, so don't let me come for your podcast. Rather than go for a podcast and be spitting rubbish like this. It's so annoying. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.